Hey everybody, we are backstage, sort of. It's kind of side stage with Oh Honey, Mitchie, and Danielle. Hey guys, how are you?
How are you?
What's up? We just got your set a few minutes ago, and you got the crowd pumped up. They were fired up. They were excited. I was telling you guys, it was kind of, they were kind of quiet at first, and then you guys got them rocking.
That's always the plan, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about, first, I will tell you that the first time we heard Be Okay, I thought, okay, how soon can we start playing this? It literally is a one listen song. That doesn't happen very often.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
That's always the dream to hear that.
Yeah. Do you guys still get excited about hearing it on the radio and stuff?
Oh, for sure.
Definitely, yeah. It's now in a Chili's commercial, so that's interesting because I'll be watching TV. I'm a huge crime show nerd, so I'll be watching Law and Order or any of those dramas on TNT or USA, and I'm and then the Chili's commercial will come on. I'm like, oh, and I'll catch it. I'm like, whoa, weird.
Wow,
that's
crazy. And I haven't really even heard it too much because I live in Brooklyn. I don't have a car. So the couple times I'll go home, be in the car with my parents, and it'll come on and I'll freak out. And they're like, we hear this every day. And I'm like, but this is so awesome. So
right.
It's still, I don't think it'll ever not be really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, as a radio person, we like to hear that. They just still think it's cool. I'll never forget. It's just one of those first time songs. And I thought, man, that is just, and the thing I think that's so unique about you guys is the way your voices blend together.
Oh, thank you so much. We've, I feel fortunate. I don't know.
But it doesn't always happen. I mean, you can have people sing together, but it's a different thing when their voices actually blend together.
Right.
Yeah, it's a very...
Yeah, I don't know, it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
And you guys have been doing this for just a couple years, right? A few years?
Year and a half, yeah. We met a couple years ago, and then he started up the group about a year and a half ago, and then I joined up with him, and it hasn't been too long.
Yeah.
What I know you're doing a lot of these this kind of stretch of October shows and stuff. Is it kind of cool to see some familiar faces because you're playing with some of the same people and then also some different people too?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we played a bunch of shows with Andy Grammer and a bunch of the radio shows and stuff, and Alex and Sierra, and I'm a big fan of Mr. Jamie Scott's work. Yeah. And it's right there. But I'm a songwriter and a producer by day, so I'm a big fan of him, and so it's cool to be meet different artists and whatnot. So,
one song I got the EP recently, and I was listening to it. And the first song on there, "I Love You." Will still sound the same. I always kind of botch the title a little bit, but again, that's kind of a one listen song. I really like that one, so I was glad you guys did that.
That one's super special. We my best friend got married, and he kind of called me up, and he was like, "Hey man, we need to write a song for my bride," and so it was super special, and so we worked that song, and then we were kind of just like, hey, we should use this for the band, and actually we filmed footage at his wedding, and that ended up being the music video.
He actually performed the song acoustic for her at the reception, which was so sweet. We were all crying. It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I don't cry.
He didn't cry. I was definitely crying.
You were crying.
I was crying.
Yeah. And everybody else probably too.
Yeah. It was a special moment though.
Yeah. So what do you guys listen to when you're not doing your own stuff? What have you grown up listening to and that inspires you?
I grew up listening to a lot of Fleetwood Mac with my parents, and I actually was fortunate enough to see them the other night at Madison Square Garden, which was incredible. It was just an amazing show, and I actually went right at the last minute, an hour before the show. I was like, I'm going. I went by myself, and I had the best time, and it was just so cool to see it in real life, something that I'd grown up listening to, so it was awesome.
It's always special when you get to see him in person like that. How about you, Mitchie?
I'm a huge Ryan Adams fan. His new record. I really love the new Bleachers record. The Civil Wars, just kind of stuff I always listen to. Yeah.
So you said Ryan Adams, right?
Ryan Adams, not to be confused with Brian. It was funny. We did an interview in Canada, and they actually misquoted me and said Brian Adams because obviously it's Canada. So they're big influences Brian Adams. I'm like, I didn't say that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, Brian.
Right. I mean, Summer '69 is great, but I was just no, I didn't say that. Yeah. I get it, the Canadian Bruce Springsteen, but no, I was but no, Ryan Adams. Yeah. I'm actually going to see him in November. I live in Los Angeles now, but I'm flying back to New York to fly into the show and see him, and I don't know. It's one of those things where I always kind of try to annoy my booking agents for shows I want to go to. I'm like, hey, can you get me in, please? And then, but this was one show that I was I like went online as soon as it went on sale and bought tickets because I was like, okay, I don't want to risk missing this show because it's him and Butch Walker, who I'm also a gigantic fan of. Yeah. And I was like, this is like the dream. This is like when I found out they were touring together, my heart exploded. I was like, oh my God, I need to get tickets to this show. So
A friend of mine, guitar player, his two guys, Ryan Adams, Butch Walker.
Yeah.
So he's gonna freak too. So thanks a lot, man.
all right.
I'll probably have to buy him tickets now or something. But I'm so happy for you guys, and I hope that this is just the start of really, really good things for you guys. And thank you so much for being here to make our night special.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for having
having
us.
us.
Oh, honey. Thank you.